Hello everybody, we are going to do our phonics again today, so let's go through all of the sounds that we know, starting with our sound from yesterday. I, captain. A, like what did you say? E, like a donkey's ears, E. Ng, like something's really heavy, you're very strong. Kwa, like a queen or quack. Shh, to be quiet. Shh. And last, oh no, th and th. And the last diagram for today, ch, ch, ch. Right, let's go through all our other sound cards really quickly again. So I'm going to mix them up. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, ooh. S, x, oh, k, f, ah. K, b, k, a, t, p, I, d, j, v, w, s, y, z, g. Okay, right, camera words. Da, 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 da. And again, let's mix them up. Okay, was, the, go, to, into, me, my, she, he, no, be, we. Okay, right, let's have a look at our keywords. And again, I'm going to give those little shuffles. They're in a different order. Is, it, at, a, in, and. Okay, now we're not going to learn any new sounds or camera words today, but what we're going to do is we're going to apply everything that we know so far, and we're going to create our own book. Now, we're going to start with my book, and what we're going to be doing today is we're not going to be doing the writing, we're going to be reading the sentences, and we're going to be the illustrator. Now, the illustrator is somebody who paints, draws, or creates pictures in books. Now, this book here is written by an author called Miss Cook. Do you know who Miss Cook is? That's me. And it's a very short story that I have written, and the illustrator today is going to be you and I. So later on, after we've done this activity, you're going to have another go at this about a different story that I've written. Okay? Now before we start, I thought I'd show you some books where there are different illustrators. So, for example, now do you remember last week we were learning about the story, The Train Ride? Well, on the front cover of the book, The Train Ride, it tells you here the author is called June Crebin, and then it says illustrated by Stephen Lambert. Okay, so the illustrator is just the person who makes the pictures, and that's what we're going to do today. Now, the first thing that we need to do is we need to read the title of the book. So let's begin by looking for any camera words. There's the word the. Are there any other camera words? I don't think so. Are there any key words? This is a keyword here, isn't it? On. And then we've got to put our sound buttons on for the rest of the sounds in the word. Okay, let's read it. On the bus. On the bus. Ooh, on the bus. Right, what could we draw them for our title? We could draw a bus, couldn't we? Because it matches our title and it will tell people all about our story. Right, now, Miss Cook is not an illustrator, okay? And I'm not the best drawer, but do you know what? I'm going to be resilient and I'm going to try my best and I'm going to show a can-do attitude. So I'm going to have a think. What shape is a bus? It's a rectangular shape, isn't it? So I'm going to have a go at drawing a rectangular shape, like that. And I know that buses have lots of wheels, so I'm going to use a black colour to draw wheels at the bottom. 1, 2,
I don't know that one.
3. Oops, that's my Alexa. 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 wheels on my bus. And I'm going to draw some windows as well. I'm going to draw a big window for the driver. And then I'm going to draw lots of little windows for the passengers to see out of. I'm doing a single decker bus. Do you remember you can get different types of buses? There we go. So I have drawn a bus to match the first part of my story. Let's have a look at the next part. On the bus, author, Miss Cook, illustrator, drawn by me and you. So when you come on to make your book, don't forget to write your name because it will be all about your story. Right, let's read the next part of our story. First of all, let's look for any camera words or keywords. This is the camera word the, and we've also got a keyword on. Okay, now let's see if we can put our sound buttons on. I, k, and a h. Is that right? Oh, that's a digraph there, isn't it? That's the ch sound. Oh, well done. Let's have a go at the next bit. Let's put on all of our sound buttons and look carefully as you go. Can't see any more digraphs. Right, let's read it. Rich, 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 went, went. Rich went on the bus. Rich went on the bus. Oh, right, let's think about what we could draw to match our picture. Rich, so I'm going to draw a person, and Rich in my story is going to be a boy. So I'm going to draw a circle for his face. I'm going to draw 2 eyes. He's going to have brown eyes. And he's going to have a lovely smiley face, a nose, and don't forget his ears so he can hear. There we go. And Rich is going to have blonde hair. So I'm going to draw his hair. Remember, your pictures will be much nicer than Miss Cook's because you've got real pens, paper, or maybe you can even use paint for yours. Now, it said Rich went on the... Can you remember what he went on? If you've forgotten what your sentence says, just read it again. Rich went on the bus. Ah, that's the bus, isn't it? So I'm going to have a little go at drawing my bus. Super speedy. There we go. There's my lovely red bus. And I'm going to quickly pop on my wheels. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And my window. And the little windows for the passengers to see out of again. There we go. Rich went on the bus. Okay, let's have a look at the next part of the story. Now let's begin by looking for any camera words. So, can you see any? Here's one. He. Into. Very good. Can you see any keywords? A. There we are. Now let's see if we can find any digraphs in any of the other words. Are there any in this word? There's not. So let's just pop the sound buttons on. What about this word? Can you see any digraphs you know? There's the sh sound there. Okay, let's blend it all together. He went. He went into a shop. He went into his shop. Right, so now I can draw my little picture of my character Rich. So I'm going to use the same one from before. I'm just going to pop him into my picture. There's my character Rich, and he went into a shop this time. Now I'm going to think about the shape that I'm going to draw. Oh, a shop. So I'm going to draw it sort of like a building, which is like a big square with a roof on it. And I'm going to draw a door that he can go into. There you are. There's my shop. I might even like to try and write the word shop. Oh, that would be impressive, wouldn't it? See if I can do my super Wheatfield writing. Here we go. Shh. There we go. Shop. Right, let's see what happens in the next part of the story. We know Rich has got onto a bus. Now he's gone into a shop. Oh, I wonder what will happen next. Okay, let's begin by reading what we've got here. So, same again. Let's have a look for any camera words. Can you see any? There aren't any camera words this time. Okay, what about keywords? There's one here, look, and that's a keyword. Now let's look for any digraphs that we know. Can you see any in this word? Ah, there's one. Ch. Can you see any in the other words? Nope, there aren't any in this one. Let's have a look at this one here. Oh, there's a digraph. Can you see it? It's sh. And then let's have a look at this last one. Oh, there's the ch digraph. And let's see if we can blend it together. Rich, 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 got. Rich got, fish, fish. Rich got fish and chips. Rich got fish and chips. Oh, yummy. Okay, so what could I draw here to match my picture? Well, first of all, I'll need to draw my picture of Rich again. So there he is. And then maybe I could draw his fish and chips. So have a little go. Imagine that you're doing this part of the story. So I'm going to draw my little fish. Here we go. There's my little fish. And then I'm going to draw my little chips. There we are. Lots of little chips. And then what you might also like to do is colour it in so that it matches and looks super. Now, what you're going to do today is you're going to have a go at making your own storybook. And yours is about a ship. Now, you might like to print this off, or you could get your grown-up to write the sentences for you and then you can read them. You might also like to use a highlighter or a crayon or a coloured pen so that you can look for those digraphs, you can look for those camera words, and it will help you with being able to read all of the words, okay? Now, throughout the story, I've got some little prompts to help you think about what you're going to draw, because remember, you're the illustrator. You're going to draw the pictures to match the sentences. Have a lovely day, everybody, and I can't wait to see your stories later on. Bye!